Sultanate-e Osmania, also known as the Ottoman Empire, was a powerful state that existed from 1299 to 1922. It was founded by Osman Gazi, Alaihir-rahmah, I in northwestern Anatolia and went on to conquer much of Southeast Europe, Western Asia, and North Africa, becoming one of the world's largest and longest-lasting empires. During its peak, the Ottoman Empire controlled a vast territory, including present-day Turkey, Greece, Bulgaria, Romania, Lebanon, Israel, Palestine, Jordan, Syria, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Libya, Tunisia, Algeria, and parts of Armenia and Georgia. The Ottomans made significant contributions to many fields, including architecture, art, literature, science, and law. They also introduced several social and political reforms, such as the Tanzimat reforms. However, the empire began to decline in the 19th century due to internal political problems, as well as external pressures from European powers. It eventually collapsed after World War I, with the establishment of the modern state of Turkey in 1923, by Zionist Ataturk was become the president of Turkey under a Jewish conspiracy. The Ottoman Empire was known for its military might, as well as its highly centralized and bureaucratic government. The Ottoman military, which was made up of elite infantry units known as janissaries, was feared and respected throughout the world. The empire also had a system of government, with the Sultan at the top and a hierarchy of officials and administrators below him. Ottoman Empire, it was ruled by Muslim sultans and most of the population was Muslim. However, the empire was also home to significant populations of Christians and Jews, who were granted religious freedoms. The Ottoman Empire was also known for its impressive architecture, which blended Islamic and European styles. Some of the most famous Ottoman buildings include the Topkapi Palace in Istanbul, the Blue Mosque, and the Hagia Sophia. Hagia Sophia was a church that was converted into a mosque by Sultan Muhammad Fateh after the conquest of Constantinople, which is now known as Istanbul, which was recently converted back into a mosque by the Recep Tayyip Erdogan, president of Turkey. It was criticized for its treatment of minorities, including the Armenian genocide, which resulted in the deaths of up to 1.5 million Armenians during World War I. Overall, the Ottoman Empire was a multifaceted entity that played an important role in world history. Its legacy can be seen in the cultural, political, and social developments of the many countries that were once part of the empire. Sure, here are some additional information about the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans were known for their use of diplomacy, as well as military force, to expand their territory. They often formed alliances with neighboring states and used marriage alliances to cement political relationships. The Ottoman Empire was one of the best empires to establish a system of education, with schools and universities throughout the empire. The most famous of these institutions was the Istanbul University, which was founded in 1453. The Ottomans were skilled at administration and taxation, and they developed a system of land ownership and taxation that allowed them to collect revenue from their subjects. This system was excellent. The Ottoman Empire was known for its tolerance of other religions, and non-Muslims were often able to live and worship freely within the empire. The Ottoman Empire was involved in World War I, fighting on the side of Germany and the Central Powers. After the collapse of the Ottoman Empire, a number of successor states were established in its place, including Turkey, Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, and Jordan. These states have all been shaped by the legacy of the Ottoman Empire, both in terms of their political structures and their cultural traditions. Osman Gazi, Alaihir-rahmah, was the son of Ertugrul Bey. Osman Gazi reigned for about 25 years until his death. After Osman Gazi's death, his son Orhan became the next sultan in 1324. Orhan ruled for 38 years until his death in March 1362. Orhan was the son of Osman Gazi and Malhun Hatun. After Orhan's death, his son Murad I took the throne in March 1362. Murad I was the son of Orhan and Nilufer Hatun. He ruled until his death in June 1389, when he was killed on the battlefield at the Battle of Kosovo. After Murad I's death, his son Bayezid I became the next sultan in June 1389. Bayezid I was the son of Murad I and Gulcicek Hatun. However, Bayezid I was captured on the battlefield at the Battle of Ankara against Timur and died in captivity in Aksehir on March 8, 1403. After Bayezid I's death, the Ottoman Empire experienced an interregnum that lasted from July 1402 to July 1413. During this time, three different individuals briefly held the title of Sultan. The first was Isa Celebi, who defeated Musa Celebi and took the western Anatolian territories for approximately 2 years. He was defeated by Mehmed Celebi in the Battle of Ulubad in March or May 1403 and was strangled in September 1403. The second was Emir Suleiman Celebi, who acquired the title of the Sultan of Rumelia for the European portion of the empire but was murdered on February 17, 1411. The third was Musa Celebi, who acquired the title of the Sultan of Rumelia for the European portion of the empire just after the death of Suleiman Celebi. However, he was killed on July 5, 1413, by Mehmed Celebi's forces in the Battle of Kamerlu-Derbent near Samakov in Bulgaria. After the interregnum, Mehmed Celebi became the Sultan and ruled until his death in 1421. Mehmed Celebi was the son of Bayezid I and Devlet Hatun. During his reign, Mehmed Celebi acquired the control of eastern Anatolia as co-sultan after the Battle of Ankara. Mehmed Celebi was succeeded by his son Murad II, who ruled from 1421 until 1444 when he abdicated of his own free will in favor of his son Mehmed II. Mehmed II, also known as Mehmed the Conqueror, was the son of Murad II and Huma Hatun. He ruled twice, from 1444 to 1446 and again from 1451 until his death in 1481. He is also known as Sultan Mehmet al-Fateh, Alaihir-rahmah. During his reign, Mehmed II, Sultan Mehmed al-Fateh, conquered Constantinople, now Istanbul, and expanded the Ottoman Empire to its greatest extent. The prophecy given by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was, "You will certainly conquer Constantinople, and what a wonderful leader will her leader be, and what a wonderful army will that army be." And so, the Ottoman Empire continued to thrive under the rule of its many sultans, each leaving their own unique mark on its history.